Ladies and gentlemen, the year is 2009, and it's time for more Watcher action. I hope you're all excited. I'm excited. Why wouldn't I be excited? I definitely haven't spent like an inordinate amount of time lately playing Baldur's Gate 3. It's the best game I've ever played, potentially. But I am making time for you all. Just want you to know that. I'm not giving up on the Watcher, even though the Baldur's Gate 3 is incredible. So, you're welcome. If you've played Baldur's Gate 3, give me your thoughts. I need to know. Anyhow, I'm excited to be doing this. Obviously, right now we're going to be flashing the old rankings, power rankings on screen, courtesy of Fanga in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, drop a comment. We'll get you over there. If you're not in the save, drop a whatever you call it comment, and I can maybe look at adding you. We got one additional fighter from our original 10, so that's something. Anyway, power rankings over. See you. Oh, psych! We got a fight right now. Strike Force time. Ooh, headlined by women. That's not exactly common for Strike Force, but co-mained by Shane Carwin and Earl Moe. And Chris Cyborg on the undercard? Crazy. 7-1. She should really be fighting for the title here, but whatever. Shane Carwin and Earl Moe, co-main event of Strike Force Jenkins versus Muxlow. Shane the Monster Carwin versus Big Sexy Earl Moe. Earl Moe coming off the first loss of his career against Ben Rothwell in the main event of Strike Force. Moe versus Rothwell. You know, not the most inventive name. Shane Carwin, 7-0. He is 5-0 in Strike Force. Moe is 5-1 in Strike Force. So two men with a lot of momentum here. I guess Moe doesn't have a lot of momentum because he just lost, but still. TKO'd by Ben Rothwell. Can he last longer than 3 minutes against the monster Shane Carwin? Plus 150 underdog. A wrestling style versus wrestling. Let's get straight into it. Carwin definitely bigger than Moe. Fight begins now. Two men touch gloves. Can Earl Moe avoid going on a losing skid? Will Shane Carwin suffer the first loss of his career? Guess we'll find out. Two guys coming together to strike. No big damage yet so far. Left cross from Moe. Ducks a right hook that probably could have hurt from Moe. Moe doesn't connect. Carwin nails a right cross though. Two fighters standing and trading strikes. Big, obvious heavyweight style. Stand and bang until somebody's unconscious. Second half of the round. Two fighters standing and trading. No big strikes here yet. Moe with a nice 1-2 from the outside. Carwin lands clean right hand. Carwin's cut though. Both fighters coming together to strike. Moe counters with a left hand. Two fighters coming forward to engage. Oh, Carwin with some big strikes there as we get into the last minute of the round. Moe gets two punches blocked. Carwin blocked. One last exchange here. Carwin with a good right hook, and that's the end of round number 1. They're giving it to Carwin, maybe. Who knows? Oh, I did say we were going to look at the statistics, didn't I? Fight metrics here. Carwin landed 2 power punches and 6 jabs to Moe's 5 jabs. Definitely a Carwin round 1. Let's go ahead and see how round number 2 goes. Moe with the left hook to start the second round. Carwin with a clean right hand. Guys back to striking now. Carwin breathing a little deeper. Moe hasn't shown any types of tiredness yet. Carwin can't hit a right cross. Moe misses 2 of his strikes though. Moe not really landing at a very high rate here. Missing a lot of shots against Shane Carwin. Good right hook from Earl Moe though. Second half of the second round. Halfway through the fight overall. Two guys coming forward. Moe misses that right hook. Carwin lands a right cross. Carwin having to push himself now. Moe with a takedown attempt, first of the fight. Carwin on his back. Moe trying to ground and pound. Carwin hits a few short punches from the ground. Not a lot of damage being thrown by Earl Moe, but the takedown is definitely going to look good on his resume there. Ooh. Judge is giving it to Carwin, hypothetically. 3 power punches and a jab to Moe's 5 jabs, 1 takedown, and 14 ground strikes. I would give it to Moe. I don't know how much they factor in control time. I'm going to say it's 1-1. They're saying it's 2-0 for Carwin. Moe needs a finish, though, just to be safe. Moe left hook to the side of the body. Carwin with a nice 1-2. Both guys fight in the center. It's very clear here that Moe's chin has not been cracked, though, in that last fight. That's obvious. Carwin with the right cross. Moe's cut. Carwin looking ragged now. Both guys moving in to engage. Moe, quick left and a straight right. Nice shots there. Moe with the takedown attempt. Carwin on his back. 3.5 minutes left. Moe pounding away. Moe's just going to try to get the KO from the top here. He's not a submission guy. He's just hitting him from the top, though. None of them are doing a ton of damage. Carwin with a lot of good defense there. But I mean, Mo's sitting there for 3.5 minutes beating on Carwin. Referee stands him up with 15 seconds left, and that's the end of the fight. All right, that's a close round, but Mo probably edged it. 1 takedown, 4 jabs to 1 power punch, 5 jabs, and 34 ground strikes. Easy Mo round 3. All right, the judges giving their scores, which are about to be announced. All 3 judges giving a 29-28 for your winner by split decision, Shane Carwin. Bummer. 15 minutes of heavyweight sluggery. I mean, if you look at the stats, it definitely... Carwin was landing more on the on his feet. I felt like Earl Mo... I mean, at the end of the day, Mo didn't do enough in round number 2 to win it, and so the fight definitely goes to Carwin. Mo needs to work that stand-up a little more. Just 21 years old, plenty of time, but he has now fallen to an 0-2 skid. There's some news for you. Jack Duplessis has signed with Pride. That's awesome. Now we have two Pride fighters. We got Jack Duplessis, the Pancrase and K1 Heroes. Only holds 1 loss in his professional career against Alexei Oleinik. His K1 Heroes debut, then rattled off 4 straight to end his K1 Heroes contract, and now enters Pride with a pretty decent amount of momentum. He'll be ready for a fight in about 40 days. That's pretty cool. And then we also have Eric Fonga still in Pride. I noticed last time Fonga is way more comfortable in a ring than in a cage, so he might never leave Pride. That's a strong possibility. Jack, the other Japanese-based fighter, he is also not comfortable at all in a cage. So it's highly likely that these 2 guys will not leave Japan. So, worth noting, I guess. Jack Duplessis, welcome to Pride, buddy. That's cool development. And we've got a big fight on the big second fight on our card here tonight, or second fight on our show here tonight. Big fight, a title fight. Stefan Struve versus George Joe. 5-2, Stefan Struve versus 9-0, George the Gentleman Joe. This is a KSW Heavyweight Championship fight. Stefan Struve had defeated Kirill Sidelnikov at KSW 11 to go ahead and win himself the KSW Heavyweight Championship. This will be his first title defense. George the Gentleman Joe, of course, is the 9-0 Cage Rage Heavyweight Champion, going for champ status here. 11th ranked in the world. He's defended his Cage Rage Championship 3 times. This is his KSW debut. And, it's George Joe. Look at him. Gentlemanly. He is, like I said, he's making his KSW debut. And I felt like I had something else to say about him, but I forgot. So, George Joe, the -960 favorite here tonight. Let's get it going. Will the hard-nosed boxing take down the kickboxing jiu-jitsu style of Stefan Struve? Stefan Struve is 10 inches taller than George Joe, and actually younger for once. This might be the first fight against someone younger. Joe takes the initiative. Straight right, lands hard, big right again. George Joe, pinpoint accuracy, massive power, big right hand again. George Joe, fantastic right cross. Struve's down cold, he's out, knockout. 10-0, George Joe, champ, king of Europe. What a fight. In 1 minute and 27 seconds, Stefan the Skyscraper Struve hits the ground. I'm not going to make a joke about skyscrapers hitting the ground because I'm better than that, but you all know what I was going to say. George the Gentleman Joe moves to 10-0, 1-0 in KSW, and now holds the 2 premier European heavyweight championships. What a fight. What a result. What a man. George Joe wins. Only a tad bit of news here as we enter the last week of January. Anderson is renegotiating with his Strikeforce contract. Anderson is a 4-2 fighter is all. He did beat Prince McLean in his last fight, but did lose to Shane Carwin before that. So we will see if he decides to renegotiate with Strikeforce. And Anderson has extended his deal with Strikeforce. Sorry, I keep forgetting to pause the recording when I tab away. I'll have to edit some of that out. Alright, so a little bit of news here as we enter the last week of February. Randy Couture just lost to Forrest Griffin and decided to retire. Could not regain the light heavyweight title. And he said, that's it, I'm out. So, as we look at this, the 3-time former light heavyweight champion, 2-time former heavyweight champion. What a legend. Congratulations, Randy. Managed to win it one more time after we started the fight, the save. Won against Vitor Belfort. Lost it to Forrest Griffin. 4th fight with Vitor. Wow. That is nuts. He won 1, 1, 2, won 3. Won 3 out of the 4 against Vitor. Then lost again to Forrest Griffin and called it a career. Congratulations, Randy. Go be retired. In other news, Alex O'Reilly's fighting Roy Nelson at Fight Night GSP versus Lytle. This will be his first fight against Roy Nelson. Big Country has only lost 1 fight in his career, and he lost it to Bruno Guimas. Alex O'Reilly, of course, has lost 2 fights in his career. Lost it to Mike Whitehead in his UFC debut, and George Joe back in that classic at Cage Rage 20. Legendary fight. Don't believe the decent. And Jack Duplessis has been booked to face Hidehiko Yoshida at Pride Bushido 12. The 7-5-1 Hidehiko Yoshida makes his first appearance on our save and is coming off a 2-fight losing streak versus Jack Duplessis' 4-fight winning streak. That's rough. Good luck, Yoshida. Alright, as we enter March, just have one little piece of news here. Bobby Braxton has been booked to face Yusuke Kawaguchi. What a name. 5-2 fighter. K1 Heroes, his K1 Heroes debut. Braxton has a K1 Heroes fight under his belt. 2 of them, in fact. He beat Jason Farrad and Kimbo Slice. So, K1 Heroes. Be good. It'll happen in April. It will be on this episode. Nope, K124. Sorry, that'll be in June. Not on this episode. Right, we are back in California for another Elite XC card. On the prelims, we have Abe Wagner versus Von Francis Jr. Just the 6th fight in Ron Francis Jr.'s career. Also the 6th fight in Abe Wagner's career. Wagner a 3-2 record, having lost the last 2 at Elite XC. Ron Francis Jr. a 4-1 record, having rebounded from a loss to Roy Nelson with a victory over Chad Griggs. These 2 will be facing off in the heavyweight division, of course. Ron Francis Jr. minus 1,200 favorite. Let's get straight into it. Ron Francis Jr., an Alberta native, fighting out of the pit. Wagner ignores the offer of a glove touch. 2 fighters engage with strikes, never lands anything worthwhile. 2 guys come forward, trading blows. Wagner misses a left hand. Francis feints, hits Wagner with a straight right. 2 of them trading strikes back and forth. The fighters engaging now. Roundhouse kick to the body from Francis Jr. Wagner with a 1-2. Wagner misses the left hand. Ron Francis Jr. left and a right. Francis definitely landing at a higher rate here. Francis Jr. great right hook. Wagner's mixed martial arts style not really helping him a lot here so far. Takes a left hook on the chin. Wagner takes a jab and a good right hand. Francis Jr. landing 2 left hands again. Wagner not landing at a very high rate here. Mostly jabs. 1 minute left in the first round. Wagner comes forward. 2 counter jabs for Francis Jr. Wagner does land a good right hook, but is tiring out somewhat. Francis Jr. definitely moving forward. Wagner lands a left hand. Francis Jr. the beautiful straight right. Back and forth as we finish the first round. Ron Francis Jr. 2 power punches and 16 jabs plus a kick versus 6 jab punches from Abe Wagner. Easy Ron Francis Jr. win in round number 1. Heavy favorite, of course. His team's very happy with that. Both fighters meeting in the center. Wagner misses a right hook. Oop. Exchange of strikes doesn't go anywhere. Ron Francis Jr. walking down him now. Wagner throws a counter jab but misses. Francis Jr. throws a quick 1-2. 2 fighters engaging now. Francis Jr. kick to the lead leg. Wagner going into the clinch now. Francis Jr. going to pin him up against the cage. Knee strike to the thigh now. Just some knee strikes here as he's pinned against the cage. Wagner has good wrestling. It's preventing a lot of it. Just taking some light knee damage, but it's definitely not gonna win him to the round. The referee resets him in the center with 4 or 5 seconds left in the second round. Francis Jr. coming forced to force a striking exchange. Wagner with the left hand. Francis Jr. to 1-2, can't land either of them. Francis throws counter left. Francis Jr. straight right. Wagner's very tired now. His name is Abe. It's like old Abe Lincoln, Wagner's backed up against the cage. Round 2 ends. Let's check the stats on that. 5 punches each, but jab kick and 3 jab knees. Not a very active round from Ron Francis Jr. compared to the first one, but probably still a win with that cage control. Here we go. The cage in the center. Francis Jr. misses a jab, but hits a big right hand. Wagner with a 1-2. Francis Jr. getting a little tired now, but Abe Wagner's very tired, so great right hook from Ron Francis Jr. The two men clinching. Francis Jr. pushes Wagner up against the cage. Wagner taking some dirty boxing, a knee to the side of the stomach. More dirty boxing. He's wrestling, too tired to use his wrestling now. Nice short uppercut there. Ron Francis Jr. gassing himself a little bit. The glancing elbow strike, though. Reset to the center with 2 minutes left. Francis Jr. wants to grapple. Gets a hold of Wagner. Knee strike to the side of the stomach. Ouch. Pinned up against the cage again. Ron Francis Jr. going to grind down the round up against the cage here. And that is the end of the fight. Let's check the metrics on that one. 12 jabs, an elbow, a knee, and a knee jab versus 3 jabs. Easy control win for Ron Francis Jr. He wins 30-27 on all 3 scorecards. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Ron Francis Jr. moves to 5-1 with a now 2-1 record, 3-1 record in Elite XC. His only loss being to former champion Roy Nelson. Abe Wagner drops to 3-3 and probably should get cut from Elite XC after this. Alright, it's week 4 of April and we finally have news. It's Jack Duplessis got hurt during training. April is the most boring month ever. Alright, and the last bit of news as we end the month, Jack Duplessis got better. So, not the most action-packed episode ever. It's going to come in under 20 minutes, which is crazy. But let's take a quick look at everybody's next fight. Alex O'Reilly is going to be fighting Roy Nelson in June. Anderson is nothing booked. Billy Willie is nothing booked. Bobby Braxton has been booked in June, and I forgot to add his picture again, but I will handle that like right after I finish recording. I promise. Bruno Guimas, nothing booked. Big Sexy, nothing booked. Eric Fonga, nothing booked. George Gentleman Joe is nothing booked. Jack Duplessis is fighting Hidehiko Yoshida in May. Machado McGregor is going to be in jail for another 4 months. He's getting close. Ron Francis Jr. is nothing booked. And that's it, folks. What a boring episode. Sorry about that. But I appreciate, as always, your watching, and I will get another one out soon.